Good morning, YouTubers. How you doing this morning? This is your NEMT mentor, Travae Willis, coming to you live from Durham, Chapel Hill, North Carolina. And this morning I'm on my way to do a transport out of town, but something came to mind to share with you guys based off of what's going on in the market. Now, a lot of you guys are just getting started, and a lot of you all have came to me for help, and that's great. I really appreciate you all. But the thing is, as you're building your brand and you're building your business, a lot of you guys are going to build your business off of brokers, and that's cool because at the end of the day, money is money, and I still deal with a lot of brokers. I don't deal with all of them, but I still deal with some. The ones that I think are very beneficial. But as you get seasoned into this industry, and as you start to stop becoming a babe and you get weaned off of the basics, you're going to start to learn the trends and the tactics of a lot of these companies you deal with, and you're going to start to notice how they operate. Now, for a lot of you guys starting to contract with companies like Southeast, Logistic Care, Motive Care, whatever you call it, and that's all cool. There's nothing wrong with that. There's some people that's on the forums that has mixed opinions about Motive Care, Logistic Care, Southeast Trans, and I'm not here to knock any of them because basically, it's work, it's money, but you have to know that a lot of these brokers you deal with, they like to lowball you. They like to lowball you. Now, if you're starting out in the industry and you want to get your feet wet and you want to start to utilize these companies, that's great. If they're going to promise you the volume, that's fine. But what you got to realize is you have to really get familiarized with the rates that the market is charging, because a lot of these companies out here, not really calling any names, they'll try to give you $25 for a one-way transport by wheelchair. Now, if you noticed, one thing about this industry is it's very lucrative. It's very cool. There's money to be made, but when you're starting factoring in your fuel prices for your fuel, and you're starting to factor in your insurance and to pay your drivers, $25 is not going to cover any of that. So you have to be very careful with a lot of the rates that these companies are giving you, because it looks cool to have 15, 16 trips a day, but really, is it enough to pay your bills? And the only reason why I'm bringing this to your attention is because we started doing that when we first got started. We started out, we had all these trips and all these transports, but yet at the end of the day, were we really making any money? Because a lot of these companies were giving us chump change. Now, the thing is, if you can start out with private pay, that's good. But as I understand, starting out with private pay, it's a process. It's a strong process to get started, to build your clientele up. So you just have to be careful with that. However, there are companies out there, and another thing you have to realize is with dealing with the NEMT industry is a lot of these brokers out here, they'll try to also give you low rates, because what happens is, say they need Miss Molly transported from Raleigh to South Raleigh for a doctor's appointment. What you got to realize is that if they can keep you at a rate of their desire that they propose to you, that's more money in their pockets. I've heard the terminology used by some brokers. Actually, a manager at another one had told me that, Trey, you're charging us this amount of money, but we're not really making any money off of this trip in the first place. So we're just gonna have to take the loss because of the fact we have nobody else to take this person. A lot of times when their back is against the wall, they're gonna have to utilize you. But at the same time, do not go out there lowballing yourself to get transports, because it's just gonna put you in a world of hurt. So, like I said, a lot of these brokers are good though, because some of them, they go off your rates. Say you're charging, $2.50 a mile. They're gonna go off your rates and they're gonna add on top of theirs. Those are the ones you really want to connect with. But like I said, there are some out there that wants to lowball you. Another thing you gotta really watch out for is a lot of these brokers out here trying to give you chump change and also put you on a net 60. I don't know about you, but waiting 60 days to get paid is very difficult. It's very hard. It's very strenuous. We have had one contract that we had out there that was trying to give us a net 60, and it was excruciating. It was horrible. So dealing with a net 30 is already difficult, but try to get your money up front. A lot of times these brokers out here, of course, Motive Care, Southeast Trades, they're not gonna they're gonna pay you weekly or every other week or whatever the case may be, first and the 15th. That's all right. But a lot of these brokers out here have the ability to pay you with a credit card the same day. So I'm just giving you some insight on that. So just share some nuggets with you, and be careful out there. Grow your business, let it be successful, but just make sure you're careful when it comes down to accepting jobs that are lowballing, and also jobs that are going to only pay you on a net 60. My philosophy is, why do the job? You do the job on time, but why you have to wait 60 days to get paid? I don't understand that to save my life. But I'm just sharing these nuggets with you, and if you guys need anything, reach out to me. You can text me at 919-588-9052. Also subscribe to my channel, and if you guys need someone to come out and speak to your group, give me a shot, give me a call, or shoot me a text. All right, have a good day, guys. Take care. Be safe out there.